Thank you. The film is meta in a way because it's based on a comic book, and some of the scenes that take place in a comic book are comic books within a comic book movie. If this wasn't confusing enough, the world the film sets up is confusing as hell because the characters are stuck in one version of a multiverse. The heroes fight crime in an alternate timeline that's almost identical but separate from the America the viewer has seen in other films or literature. Rule number one when it comes to being a vigilante is to keep your identity a secret. If bad guys get a hold of private information, there's no telling how low they'll stoop to expose the hero. The vigilantes in the movie keep their identities a secret, but they document personal information in their journals, which defeats the purpose if the bad guy ever finds their journal. The world is turned upside down when a beloved hero is murdered. It hits home the hardest for the other vigilantes in the film because they could be next on the villain's hit list.
Maybe someone's picking off costumed heroes.
All we have to do is kill a couple of spiders.
There's strength in numbers, so the team of vigilantes all stick together. The group includes the noir vigilante that's always narrating to himself and seems like a character out of a detective novel. The midlife crisis hero that's made questionable financial decisions and turned his back on the only woman that's ever truly loved him. And there's a pretty crime fighter that has a crush on the other vigilante in the group. Some of the teammates meet up at the gravesite of the dead hero. During the cemetery scene, we get flashbacks of the events that ultimately lead the living characters to the gravesite. After the heroes pay their respects, one of them wants answers and decides to pay a visit to technically the only friend the dead guy had before his death, this one senior citizen. After this, we learn that the doctor in the movie is working on a science project. I'm not quite sure what it does. I'm just sure it's not a good idea to let him finish. The doctor's research is being funded by this rich guy. The rich guy has evil intentions, but has a great PR team, so the public sees him as a philanthropist. His public persona and real personality are like night and day. I don't know why anyone would trust him. He seems shady out the gate and ends up double-crossing most of the people he hired. To face the bad guy, the team is going to need to be at 100%. They go to the basement to get new gadgets and a clean costume. They go to the machine and try to override the system. If they don't take the machine offline, millions will die because the system causes its victims' molecular integrity to fail. At the end, there's a big explosion like kaboosh. The machine goes off and the damage to the city seems expensive, and I bet the taxpayers' dollars won't even be enough to fix half of the mess caused by the blast. The team says goodbye to one another, since most of them will never see each other ever again. Since their lives flash before their eyes, the parent and child that were beefing at the beginning of the movie realize things could be 10 times worse. They put their differences aside and admit they love each other. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 Reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.